Ma'am, could I please have something to eat? I'm so hungry I haven't had a meal in 2 days. The young woman behind the counter hesitated, looking at the tired veteran standing in her tiny new diner on the edge of San Antonio, Texas. She had just opened that morning after months of saving every penny from double shifts, pouring her last dollars into this small dream of owning a place that served warm, home-cooked meals. Her name was Sarah Bennett, 36 years old, a single mother who whispered a quiet prayer before unlocking the doors. Lord, this diner is in your hands. Please bless it if it's your will. She had prepared only a few dishes to start small, careful with every ingredient since money was so tight. Now this elderly veteran stood before her in a faded army jacket with Vietnam-era patches, leaning on a worn cane, his face lined with years and hardship, his eyes kind but weary. Ma'am, he repeated softly. Anything at all would mean the world. I don't have money, but I can bless you in prayer. Sarah's heart tightened as she looked at the single plate she had kept warm for herself. The last full meal in the kitchen that day, a hearty portion of meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and fresh vegetables she had made with extra care. Something stirred inside her, a gentle nudge she couldn't ignore. She smiled warmly and set the steaming plate in front of him with a glass of iced tea. Please sit and eat, sir. This one's on the house. The veteran looked surprised, then grateful beyond words as he sat slowly and began eating with quiet appreciation, savoring each bite like it was a gift from heaven. When he finished, he stood, straightened his old jacket, and looked her straight in the eyes with a calm, steady voice. Young lady, you've given me more than food today. You've given hope. Where I'm from, kindness like this never goes unnoticed. Tonight this place will be fuller than you ever dreamed, because it's been marked by heaven. Sarah smiled politely, thinking it was just a sweet blessing from a grateful man, as he nodded once more and walked slowly out into the afternoon sun. She went back to wiping the counter, still alone in the empty diner as hours passed with barely a customer. But right around dinner time, everything changed. Cars started pulling into the small parking lot one after another. Families, truck drivers, groups of soldiers from the nearby base and locals poured in, drawn by word that spread like wildfire about the new diner with the best home-cooked food in town. The line stretched out the door, tables filled completely, and every seat stayed occupied until closing. That night, as Sarah finally locked up with the register fuller than she could have imagined on opening day, she dropped to her knees behind the counter with tears of joy streaming down her face. Thank you, Lord, she whispered. You sent that veteran to test my heart, and you kept your promise. Sometimes God doesn't bless us with loud miracles, but through one quiet act of kindness to someone who served our country when they needed it most. Giving her last meal to a hungry veteran opened doors she never saw coming. If this story touched you and reminded you that blessing our veterans brings unexpected blessings, comment kindness below so more people remember to honor those who served. God bless our troops.